or as I call it, fingering, trademark and patent pending. The women in particular are quite ecstatic about it. Stay for the show. I guarantee a good time.
Oh, no. Alright, welcome back to Dreamfall Chapters. Last time we left off, we had just checked out Obnaxus's abode. But who was that other man that was there, and if he did sneak in, supposedly behind us, which seemingly what happened, then he would probably know that we used a key, unless he was far enough away that he couldn't tell. Because somebody in the comments told me that that's how he got in, and I don't know for a fact, because they never really, went into it, but I mean, that would make sense if he didn't have a way of getting in. But either way, I look at it and I kind of think to myself, the game kind of gives you that choice to tell him that you don't know anything, that you have amnesia. But it makes me wonder, is he somebody from our past that we know that's a good person or a bad person? The game kind of makes it to where you want to trust him because he's super nice and everything, but he has this kind of omniscient thing to him where even Zoe herself said, I can't read this guy. He seems nice enough, but I can't read him. As in, he could be a bad guy with malicious intent, but we wouldn't know. So I think it's good that we didn't let him stay in Obnaxus's house, because we don't know what else is in there and what, he might have access to. But then again, that could come back to haunt us. What do you guys think? Alright, we're right outside Obnaxus's place. Where is Crow? Crow, are you still hanging out on the barrel over here? Oh no. Where'd our crow friend go? Crow! It'll be like the last episode. Zoe! Except for an opposite, now she's gonna cry out, Crow, where are you? Seriously, him not being here when we came out kind of makes me wonder. I mean, find the Fingerlings. If I recall right, that's the puppet guy that Crow was talking about. But Crow could have told us where it is. Where is he? Last time I thought about it, after leaving the Obnaxus's house and going up this way, this is the way we were chasing. This is where we ended the last episode, so it makes me wonder if maybe if I go this way, we'll run into him. But I don't know for sure. Oh, is that literally it right there? I feel dumb, but easy mistake to make. Oh yeah, blocking out the other part of town. Alright, so here's the stage show we were looking for by the looks of it.
This is gonna be so good. This is gonna be so good.
Okay, can we go around and see him from behind? Is he back here? He is! Hey dude! We need to talk to you.
Roper Clax, I presume. He looks wizardly, as in how I expected wizards to look when I was 10.
Fair. Alright, let's talk to him.
If you'll seek an autograph, you must purchase my book first. It's on sale today, only...
No, sorry. I need to talk to you.
Talk, Well, I only have a few minutes before my show begins, but I'm sure I can spare a couple of them for a pretty young thing like you.
Alright.
Didn't he and April have some sort of confrontation? This has to be the right man. It's an odd name for a children's puppet show.
I don't know if bringing up April Ryan's a good idea, but we probably
This has
should.
to be the right man. You are Roper Clax, right? The wizard?
Who told you that?
Well, that sign, for one.
No, the wizard part. Who told you? I mean, I'm merely a humble finger puppeteer trying to make an honest living in a cold and heartless world.
But you were a wizard once.
Fully rehabilitated, I don't go anywhere near sorcery, not anymore. You should really read my highly acclaimed and best-selling memoir, A Farewell to My Wizarding Ways. It's a thrilling story of redemption and romance, of dashing heroes and wicked villainesses, of flying castles and curious calculating devices. Every word of it as true as the night is dark and the day is bright, of course.
I might as well get right to it, seeing as his show is about to begin. Didn't he and April have some
I
sort
wanna
of
know.
Do you remember April Ryan?
April Ryan? Oh, yes, of course, absolutely, certainly, naturally. The the brave young woman who came to my castle and stole it, and helped me put my sorceress past behind me. How could I possibly forget?
He's obviously got some issues with April. I'd be curious to learn more.
Same, but I don't know if pressing it is a good
I might as well
idea.
get right to it. He's obviously got...
Damn it, I want to know.
About April.
Why does everyone want to talk about April Ryan? She was just a weak little human who stumbled onto things she didn't... No, I must apologize. You see, April and I had some disagreements in the past. I'm past that now. I'm a different person. As for April Ryan, I hear she suffered an ignoble death at the hands of our Azadi benefactors. What a shame. What a terrible, terrible shame.
It's an odd name for a children's puppet show.
So he knows she's dead.
The Fingerlings.
Ah, my beloved finger puppets, beloved by all, children and critics alike. Gilbert Grutton of the Daily Mercurian called my show simply astonishing and wrote that it was quite impossible to look away. I couldn't believe my eyes and like a slow-motion cart wreck. You see, the Fingerlings represent a revolution in finger puppeteering, or as I call it, fingering, trademark and patent pending. The women in particular are quite ecstatic about it. Stay for the show. I guarantee a good time.
Oh no. Soulstone.
Do you recall owning a soul stone?
A soul stone? I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
I was just wondering, since there are so many impressive tales about your powers where I come from.
And where would that be? That was a long time ago. In another life. I've moved on. I'm a different person now in every way.
I was just wondering what happened to the stone.
She took it, that bitch. Balance? Pardon me? I don't know where that came from.
Who?
The Yaga, the wicked witch of the north, as these simpletons call her.
Oh.
As if they have any idea who and what she truly is. She lurks in Riverwood in the dark places. She feeds on that stone like a...
Like a vampire.
Like I said, that's in
Or
the
succubus.
past, and I've left it all behind long ago. Now I make an honest living bringing joy to children through my most excellent and revolutionary finger puppet theater. And on that note, I must beg your pardon, young miss. The show is about to begin.
Can we please talk again afterwards? I have some more questions.
Sure. Absolutely. After the show. Yes. Toodaloo.
Alright, well, at least he seems like a nice old man. I mean,
go.
obviously a little bitter, but I can't say I blame
This
him.
is gonna be so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, humans and... well, humans... and you, Azadi soldier standing over there, you're welcome to watch, just don't rattle your sabers or rustle your suits. Welcome to this morning's performance of... The Fingerlings. I am your host and puppeteer, Roper Clax, esteemed thespian and raconteur, author and entrepreneur. My book is available for purchase with a free personalized dedication. Speak to me after the show. A donation is both appreciated and expected. Drop your coins into the box after the show. Remember that every iron piece goes towards a good purpose.
Woohoo! Go Fingerlings!
My beloved Fingerlings! Handcrafted reproductions of renowned actors from across Arcadia, immortalized in finger puppet form by skilled artisans. Using only the finest fabrics and natural materials, these lovely creatures are as dear to me as children, and as talented and protean as the finest human players. You're all welcome to approach the stage after the show, of course, to admire my finely crafted miniatures up close and intimately. No food, no touching, no children. And now, beloved audience, prepare yourselves for a journey into mystery, for a true story of wizardry and magic. I present to you the tale of the good-hearted wizard and the villainous winch. Once upon a time, in the distant north, there lived a kindly old wizard in a wonderful flying castle. This very friendly wizard liked to tease and toy with the people of the land, and sometimes he would do silly things like turn them into stone or furry animals and bottle up the wind. Naturally, he meant no harm, and the people of the land loved the wizard like they would a grandfather, a very young and very, very handsome grandfather. But one day, an evil sorceress from a distant land came to visit the kindly wizard. This ugly, selfish witch didn't understand that the wizard was only trying to make people happy. She used her dark sorcery to steal all of his possessions and trap him inside a tiny little box where the gentle wizard was barely able to breathe. The poor old man was trapped for many moons inside this box before a benevolent wandering god arrived to free him from his prison. The wizard pledged eternal allegiance to the wandering god in return for vengeance against the cruel witch who trapped him. Together they...
There he is, Commander. The dangerous loon who's corrupting our youth with his occult finger rings.
What? What's this? What are you doing? What's going on? You can't... Hey! Hey! Hands off!
You're teaching children of magic, old man. You ought to know better.
Release me, you dishonorable brute!
By the authority vested in me by the Greater Azadi Empire and the Emissary, and in accordance with provisional imperial law prohibiting any and all teachings of occult magic, I'm taking you into custody.
You can't do this! You don't know who I am!
Tell it to the magistrate, wizard.
My fingerlings! My precious handcrafted fingerlings! No!
Aww. Seems like he was actually trying to be a
believe that they arrested him.
decent
What
person.
travesty.
Oh, hi Crow. What's up, bud?
I didn't see that coming.
I guess the Azadi aren't fans of creepy puppet shows either.
I think it had more to do with him being a wizard. Okay, shit. So what now? He was my only lead to the Soul Stone. All I have to go on is something about a Yaga and Riverwood.
Riverwood? I know Riverwood. I've been to Riverwood. If it's Riverwood you need, I know how to get to Riverwood.
Really? And the Yaga? The Wicker Witch?
I don't know anything about Yagas, but I do know something about witches in Riverwood. On my last trip there, we had a close encounter with one of them. That witch is toast, of course, but I can probably find my way back to Riverwood. It's north. we go north. Wait, which way is up? Yeah, north.
Okay. Okay. That's something, right? Much better than nothing. We just need a way to get north that doesn't involve me walking all the way.
Or me flying. I'm not flying all that way. I tire easily. Wait. I feel a cunning plan coming on. Follow me, Zoe.
Uh-oh.
It's either a cunning plan or I need the toilet. But I'm pretty sure it's a cunning plan.
You notice the two guards that I kept panning to? They're right there behind us. Guy got arrested for magical stuff. Bird lands on the stage and we just having a normal conversation and the guards are watching me, like staring at me, and they don't even seem to care. I'm just like, okay, why not?
I still can't believe you pulled off the voice and the whole fake hand thing.
The hat looked great on you.
Totally. Not so sure about the beard, though. My face is itchy. Speaking of faces, I can never show mine in Mercuria again. Not after that last bit we did.
If everything goes well, you won't have to.
At least we have a ride. Can I trust this thing?
They're docile cows, the Elguan. Just leave it to me.
They're cute, though.
Mush, Daisy, mush!
Whoa, whoa, I think you're upsetting her.
I'll leave the cowgirling to you. I'll fly ahead and scout the terrain instead. Don't lose sight of me!
We'll try. Do we get to control it? Oh, please say we get to control it. Ah, loading screen! Aha!
How much longer will this journey take? Must be nearly a week now.
It's been less than 2 days, and I'm beginning to regret bringing you along.
You're stuck in the cargo hold of a cloud ship with your worst enemy. How could you possibly have any regrets?
And people say you have no sense of humor. If there was ever a time to make peace with Liko, this is likely it. Maybe there's still a chance to create a bond between us. We're on a mission. This is neither the time nor place to make peace with Liko. We already fight side by side. That's our bond. Besides, I'm tired.
I say we
If there was ever a
apologize.
time- I'm sorry about your father. I know that may not amount to much now, but I was a different person then. I was blind to the possibility that there could be more than one truth. There's been so much death on the road to this place. I murdered an innocent man during my escape from Friar's Keep. He begged me to, but I still don't know if I did the right thing. When I visited his widow, she only had hate for me. She couldn't understand my reasons for doing what I did. I watched Balse Bakim bleed to death so that I could make my escape through a blood magic portal. I still wonder if his sacrifice was worth it. Have I repaid that debt? Shepard believes so. But many thought him a better man than I, so why did he have to die? I've tortured men for information. What did I gain from these actions? What did it change? What would have been different had I acted differently? All of these choices, Liko, they add up. My soul is heavy. The others believe me unaffected because I carry on as if nothing happened. But their faces and voices are there when I close my eyes. Those deaths never leave me. No words can undo these deeds. There are no excuses for the wrongs I've committed. But I am trying to heal the wounds I've inflicted. It's a long journey, Liko.
I know. When you arrived from Friar's Keep, I wanted you dead.
Really? I couldn't tell.
And people say you have no sense of humor.
They do?
Smart
You've
ass.
been through much since then. I believe I know you. A little. You've taken up arms against your own people, risking shame, death, and your immortal soul. Because you believe they're misguided. It cannot be easy being hated and feared by both sides. I may still despise you because you murdered my father. I may still dislike you because you're an arrogant and intolerant shit. But I respect you, Kian. And I trust you.
I'd say serious.
That trust goes both ways, Liko.
Well, I'm taking a nap. This half of the hold is mine. Stick to your side, or I may stab you in my sleep.
Don't worry. I've no intention of cuddling up next to you.
Fair enough. Gives us somewhere to work.
Keon, are you awake?
I wasn't. This has now changed.
Did I ever tell you how my society views people like us?
I don't believe so.
The Dole Antiqua consider themselves tolerant and inclusive in all matters. And yet I've always had to hide who I am from my family and friends. If they knew the truth, I'd be ostracized. Tolerance, it seems, has its limits. But in the Resistance, no one cares. This thing we share doesn't change how they feel about us. It's strange. Strange, but liberating.
With the Resistance, you are who and what you decide to be. Regardless of color and creed, gender and religion, and... I thought you loved April Ryan.
I did. I do, but... not like that. She was someone I cared deeply about and always will. But I could never have shared my life with her. I still miss her every day. She gave me strength.
Nah, I'm going back to sleep. We have a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
A day of sitting in the dark, bickering about who passed gas?
Like I said, a long day.
So he confided in us. Seems like their histories aren't that different. Well, they can relate, at least. Oh, look at that face. Chapter 10. Umbriel? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Umbre, I'm gonna guess. Which is not sounding right. Where are we at? Oh, okay. So we're back to Zoe. I didn't think we'd be back that quick. Ah, it's so majestic and cute. I want one.
Oh!
Oh, shit. The fuck you see, man? Not cool.
Well, fuck. Oh, I mean, that hurt.
Never trust an Elguan, cowardly cows.
Oh, something must have spooked it. What do we do now?
This place looks familiar. I think we're close. In fact, I think we're...
Leave! Go, or I'll call the others!
Whoa, hey there, I'm friendly and unarmed.
You're human. You can't be Bird? Crowbird?
Hello. Hey, you're that fretful furry thing we met the first time we came through here. Ben Franklin.
Ben Bandu. This isn't the same human who accompanied you last time.
This is my new human. She's mostly harmless. Say hello, Zoe. Don't be rude.
I guess... Hello. I have no idea who or what this creature is. For all we don't have time to chat with the locals.
Oh, we say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Are you the new Bandu Mbata?
Bamboo... what? No, I have no idea. I'm Zoe.
You're a dreamer.
So they keep saying. I'm not very good at it. How did you know?
We live close to the dreaming here. Her dreams surround us. The Yaga.
That's it! That's the one we're looking for, right, Zoe? The Yaga!
You're looking for the Yaga? On purpose? Are you mad?
Oh, I'm not.
Most
Her,
definitely.
I'm not so sure about.
You know the Yaga?
She lives in this forest. We do not speak her name. She's mean.
Teddy Bear probably knows more about the Yaga. We need to find her right now, but we can't bring Furball with us. Teddy Bear probably knows more about the Yaga.
Man, stop giving him nicknames.
We'll save time if we ask the Ewok to show us the way to the Yaga.
Really? Did they really go there? Okay, each one of them is basically calling him some kind of fuzzy creature, which I get he is technically, but come on, be more respectful than that. Look.
We need to find her right now, but we can't bring Furball with us.
Furball? Really? That's probably the worst out of them.
Teddy Bear probably knows more about the Yaga.
Teddy Bear.
We'll save time if we ask the Ewok to show us the way to the Yaga.
I mean, asking him to go, he probably is not going to want to. Let's ask him about it.
Who is she?
The Yaga? She's old. Really old. She's been around since long before my people came to this forest. Once, she had many servants. Witches, warlocks, evil ones. Like in the stories told by the elders. But her servants are all gone now. So she woke up and crossed into our world. She doesn't belong here, but she's lonely and hungry.
Hungry. Great. Well, we still have to find her. She has the Soul Stone.
The Soul Stone? I've heard of the Soul Stone. The Yaga took it from the fallen fortress of her warlock.
Warlock? Roper Clax worked for the Yaga?
They all did. The Gribbler, Clax, all the evil witches and warlocks of the Northlands. But they're gone now. Just like my people. April Ryan imprisoned the warlock and killed the witch. She saved us all. But then the Azadi came with sharp blades and metal tubes that spewed fire. They murdered most of us. Some fled east. I'm the only one left here now.
That's terrible. I'm so sorry.
One day, they'll come back. All the surviving Banda. Until then, I watch over their burrows. And I sing. For them. For all of us. This Soul Stone. It's important?
Very.
You'll use it to fight the Azadi?
That's part of it, yes.
I'll take you to the Yaga. Or as close as I dare go to her lair, anyway.
Great! I was expecting you to say no, and by expecting, I mean hoping.
Does the bird always speak like that?
I'm afraid so. Lead the way, Ben.
Oh my. So, it reminds me a lot of the Mole Lady, but I don't know if they're the same race or not, because the way she said it, she was like, there's nobody left, and she was the last one. But if that were the case, Ben, if he is one, wouldn't exist. So are they different species, or is she unaware that there are survivors? Interesting. So we're off to meet the Yaga, or Witch Lady. Be interesting if it was like April Ryan brought back to life. The undead scourge.
The Yaga's beyond the ridge. Once you cross that, you're in her realm.
You're not coming with?
Did you not hear me when I said she was hungry? No, I'm not coming with you. The walls of that place are thin, and she can smell my magic.
A wise decision, tiny man. Come on, Zoe, let's turn around and head back with Ben. Maybe catch a fat squirrel and roast it for dinner?
This is what we came here for. If we don't get the Soul Stone...
Everyone dies, the world ends, no more Christmases, blah, blah, blah. I'm so sick of walking into one perilous scenario after the other. After we're done with this one, no more adventures. I swear to the feather gods of old.
You'll know you're there when you see the Gribbler's old house. She was the witch who lived here before. The Gribbler served the Yaga, and that's where she came through, from the beyond.
Will you wait for us, Ben?
I'll wait until nightfall. But if you're not back by then...
We'll be back.
And I had such a craving for crispy squirrel.
Yeah, I don't blame him for not wanting to come with us. And Crow, if you don't want to come, bud, we can go alone. I would understand.
They've got that whole normal things that should look quaint and safe, except they look horrifically scary thing down to a fine art.
Yeah, right.
Naked, twisting branches blocking what little light there is. Check.
Alright, let's take a look around.
This is all very grim. I'm expecting an evil queen and a sleeping beauty at any time.
Right.
If this was the entrance to a haunted house, I'd say they'd gone overboard.
I'd say that'd be one badass haunted house. Never been a fan of haunted houses myself, but I could see it. I could dig it.
Mother of ravens! I don't feel very welcome. I mean, this isn't just a bad sign, it's all the bad signs, all at once, like a grab bag of ill omens. There are
It'll
plenty
be
of stones
okay.
lying about. Let's just pick one and pretend it's the soul stone. It's not like anyone would know what it's supposed to look like.
Poor Crow. How about you just wait for us towards the front? He'd probably be like, don't leave me here alone. Let me come with you. You know, for somebody that doesn't want to be here, he's flying ahead of me. Ooh. Look at this place. Dude. We got ourselves a
I'm
bridge.
not saying I won't cross it, but I do expect the bridge to do something terrible to me.
Alright, guys, this is where we're gonna leave it. Next time we get to find out what's in that dark water. Will that bridge support us? Is this literally hell itself? I'll see you guys next time.
From the secret shadows of dawn, there's a darkness to disguise. The simple thought I recognize.